am a hairstylist and salon owner. When I was going into starting my business, I wanted to be able to create a business that you could take 6 figures, take home pay, and live your dream life and dream income working 4 days a week. One thing I did every single day that was game changing for me, and I think you should be doing it, whether you're writing it down on a piece of paper or if you're at least going through it mentally day by day, it is going to help you boost your sales in the salon every day. You want to know what you need to be hitting every single day in sales to reach whatever your financial goal is. So if your goal is 6 figures, for me, I think at the time it was about $1,000 a day in sales that I wanted to do to be able to reach that goal. With knowing that number, what you want to do is you want to look at your book for the day with whatever you have scheduled. And what I want to call this is like daily blueprinting. You're going to blueprint your day out and look for opportunities of where you can increase sales. So say you have a full highlight booked. Right next to it, what your full highlight price is. And then put next to that what your add-on options are and where you can increase that revenue ticket just for that single appointment that isn't going to add any extra time. If you have a back-to-back day, you can find ways to add things on that are going to boost your ticket but not take longer and make you run over or your timing be off for the day. This is just going to boost your ticket for every single service with the time you've already allotted. Like doing this before you start your day sets that image in your mind of this is what I want to reach, this is how I can reach it within the day, and it like makes you more motivated. So you're more mindful whenever you're talking to your clients, figuring out how to sell them retail, sell them an add-on. You know in the back of your mind how this can increase your ticket, so you're thinking about that throughout the day. If you're so close to reaching your goals, doing something like this, you'll be able to find the pockets where you're not making an income and where you need to kind of refill your gaps to reach your financial goals. Doing this literally forever in my career. The first salon I worked at had us do this, and we had to like go over it with a manager, and ever since then this is how I look at every single day, and it's just like ingrained in my brain at this point. And this is something I'm even going to be bringing to my team this year and pushing a little bit harder because I think it's going to be super beneficial to be doing. Something from another video or podcast or whatever that I've heard is also factoring in whenever you're looking at those types of numbers where your lost income is. Hour or two gap within your schedule, what could you have made in that hour, and then what are you going to do in that hour to then recoup that for that hour? Are you going to spend that hour marketing? Are you going to spend that hour doing things that are going to drive more business in to prevent those gaps in the future? Lost time is lost revenue, so you have to be thinking about that as well, and that's something I'm going to be adding in, which I personally never thought about before, but since hearing that I'm like, wow, that's so smart to factor in your lost time. I think this can apply to you no matter what stage you are in the industry, and this is something I'm going to be bringing to my team at all of their one-on-ones and what I'm going to kind of work with them through week by week to help them reach their targets this year. And I'm going to be super big about being intentional with all of these things this year, and I think you should be too.